Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to today's video. This is going to be a different one. So I'm Jared. I run my own side business, JM Custom Crafts. Typically you see me posting about wooden ornaments, leather patch hats, anything laser made basically now. But we're going to do something special. We're going to take the custom crafts part of my business. That's exactly what we're doing today, a custom project, basically a woodworking project, and I'm going to use my laser for it as well. I had an old co-worker reach out to me. She gave me a few examples and asked if I could make like a wedding sign, like a wooden sign for two people getting married. I'll see if I can find the examples, throw them up here. But basically, she's bought a few things for me in the past, and she trusts my instincts, she trusts my skills, and she said basically, this is the information we need, make it. Gave me rough dimensions to go by, so here we are. I already got started, but I'll bring you around here. One last thing, it's Minnesota, January 27th, I think. I think it just finally got above zero with the wind chill. It still says it's like negative 13 out. Furnace went out last night for the third time in 4 days, so it's 11 o'clock now. It's 58 degrees in the house. Still waiting for them to show up and get my furnace up and running. So I'm out in my garage, got the heater going, just got it on low to keep it warm. It is 54 degrees out here now. It was like 20, I think, when I started the heater up. So this is kind of what we have. I had a wood slab, black walnut slab left over. This was obviously, boom, that and that combined lengthwise. Cut it to length, and then I ripped off the live edge part just because I didn't like how this was looking here, and we just got a slab here. So I just used a skill saw to square it all up, get it ripped down to size, and then I've already sanded it really good with 120. Started with 80, then 120, and then I'll finally sand it again to 220. But just wanted to show you what we're looking like. So this is going to be what I use here. This is just over 12 inches, and I believe right now we're at about 26 inches lengthwise. She said roughly, back in frame again, she said roughly 12 by 24. So I think I got to see if this will actually fit in my laser. I might have to chop an inch or two off of it. Now that I think of it, I should probably check that now before I finish sanding it, in case I do have to chop a couple inches off. So I'm going to pull that into my laser, check it for size, and then make sure this size will work. From there, finish sanding it, and then I'll show you the next steps in just a little bit. All right, time for an update on the wedding sign. It's at least a week later, roughly. I need to get this done, preferably today. It's Sunday, February 1st, and I believe this is due the 9th, but I also need time to get a finish on this and arrange a pickup. So I already got the bottom line engraved, paint filled. I don't have it out, but how I did this with my laser, I had a 6-inch wide, I believe it's almost like a transfer tape, I put on the bottom here, ran it through my laser, took a quick clear coat spray, one coat, just to get the edges really good of the tape. Took a black spray painted it, ripped the tape off, had to pick out the tape, you know, in between like the A and the E and all that, and then that's my finished product, at least with the laser engraving part. Then I had two different veneer type plywood. I believe this one was a cherry and this one was like a walnut. So I got the letters all cut out of that, got them right here. I think for this I'm going to place these templates on this black walnut board where I want them, and then make some marks where the letters go, and then probably take some double-sided tape and tape a yardstick or something down to line up the bottom for the letters to get them all straight. So I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna use a combination of wood glue and or like a CA glue so it adheres right away. We'll get that done, and then we'll figure out what kind of finish we're gonna put on this. All right, it's a few days later again. Sign is done and complete. I had a couple of coats of just a polyurethane on the back, one coat of poly on the front. This is the stuff I used right here, the stuff from Menards, clear gloss Rust-Oleum. And then on the front I tried this stuff, one coat, triple thick polyurethane, clear glass. This stuff seemed to work really well. Nice thick coat. I guess it says 3 times, so it's kind of like you're putting 3 coats of the other stuff on. This was recommended to me, so I tried it out, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's got a nice thick coat on that. It's really shiny. I was trying to figure out how I'm going to hang this for them, or how they would be able to hang it. I always have hanging hardware attached to all my stuff. The flags I usually just use like a hanging wire, a nice thick hanging wire for like heavy duty picture frames. I usually attach that to the flag with a couple screws. I didn't really want to do that with this because this is more elegant, I guess. I want it to sit pretty flush to the wall as well, not have screws and stuff. So decided I would do a French cleat with it. I was going to make my own French cleat with some of the scrap black walnut I had. But then I seen this guy here from Amazon. 12-inch French cleat. They're like aluminum, I believe. So let me flip this around. So I already installed the one on the back. And then just to test it out, I threw the other half up on the wall. It also came with a cool little level that just sits on the top part, so you can make sure everything's level before you screw it down. I just put 2 out of the 4 screws in it, since it's just temporary, just to check it out. So give me a second here, and I'm going to hang it up on the wall. All right, hopefully you can see that with the lighting. That looks pretty good. I like it. That turned out good. French cleat was super easy. You just put it on and slide it down, and it interlocks. So we're going to wrap this project up. The gal that ordered it said the budget was $120. I kind of explained the products I was using and all that stuff in the process along the way. And then she actually, I think she realized how good of a quality this was. She said if the budget goes over 120, not to worry about it. They'll take care of me. I think I'm going to probably charge about $90 for this. So I'm going to come under budget. So we're both happy. I'm going to make some money off of it. The quality's there. I probably could charge more, but it's pretty simple. I'd use a scrap piece of black walnut. If I had to buy that, you know, I just cut it from a slab. It wasn't super thick, so I mean, 10 to 15 bucks in material for that black walnut probably. Yeah, and then just the wood I bought off of Amazon, the cherry plywood and the walnut like veneer plywood. A little bit of black spray paint, a little bit of clear glass, a few bucks there. Not much. The front cleat was, you know, I think 10 bucks or something like that off Amazon. So not a whole lot cost-wise into this project. A little bit of time it took, so I think 90 bucks is going to be a fair and reasonable offer. And now I can take some nice pictures of this, post it to all my social medias, Facebook and all that. And it's just another product I can start offering out of the many I offer with my custom work. So I still love doing the hat patches. This is a personal one I made for myself. Trying out a new Zapped brand hats. So if you're looking for a hat, looking for a sign like this, a flag, anything small, woodcraft, laser engraved, custom crafts, hit me up, reach out, and I'll try to make it happen if I can. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me, like always. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you next time.